What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to talk about what is Amazon FBA, if you're just getting into this, and how you guys can start making money with it. So a lot of people, when they get into Amazon, they think, oh, I can just post up anything on there and start selling. When someone buys it, I ship it off to them. And of course, you can make money by doing that, but there's a difference between Amazon FBA and Amazon retail arbitrage. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the difference between the two. So let's go. Alright, so retail arbitrage. So this is the most common thing that people think of when they think of selling online. So let's say you want to go to the store, or you go to Target, or you go to Walmart, and you're basically finding these deals where, let's say, I don't know, you have a calculator. Let's say you go to Walmart or something, and they're selling this calculator for 50 bucks as the discount price, when it was originally, like, I don't know, $70. So what you guys can do is go on Amazon and post this item on there for $70 for what it's actually selling for. And basically, when you sell it, you get the $20 difference. Of course, you have to take into account all the shipping fees, so you're probably making a profit of around $10 or so. So basically, the whole scheme of it is that you're not going to be making that much money. There's not that much profit with it, because you have to cover all the shipping costs. You have to go out, take your time to find these products. Of course, you can use different websites in order to find these deals and such. Go on different stores' websites, but that and Amazon FBA are completely different. In the sense of how you get your items and how you're selling them. So Amazon FBA is when you actually source your product from another country, or you can, if you find a supplier in the US, that's great. And you're finding these products that have a high demand, that are really trending in the marketplace right now, and you're sourcing them in bulk, and you're starting to have Amazon sell them for you, and you're sending your products over to an Amazon FBA facility for them to ship it out for you, and in some cases label it for you and do all the customer service for you. So generally, Amazon FBA, there's more profit to it, because when you buy your products or you're sourcing them, generally it is cheaper to source from bulk instead of buying the product individually. And a lot of times it's from China. And China, as you guys probably know, their products are much cheaper. It's less cost for them to produce as opposed to the US. So that's why the US and China have a strong connection when it comes to trade. So one other thing that I need to mention to you guys is that Amazon FBA is a very passive. Like, you'll be making money in your sleep, because people will be buying your products on Amazon, and like I said, Amazon FBA will be doing all the shipping process for you. So for retail arbitrage, it's very hands-on. Every time you make a sale, you have to go out, drive out. You gotta spend that gas money. You gotta, pay for all the shipping fees and stuff. So you're not really making that much profit, as opposed to Amazon FBA, where you're ordering in bulk. You have to stack up a big inventory. So maybe you get like 500 of the anglizer rulers, and you send them off to a facility. And basically, you just have to restock, I'd say, every other month or so, depending on how much you spent to get, or how many products you bought to get into your inventory for that month. So yeah, guys, that's a big difference between the two. One is very not passive. The other is very passive. Like, literally, you'll be making money in your sleep. You can literally do whatever you want. All you have to do is take maybe a couple hours each month just to check up on it, to run your advertising, and to restock. And yeah, so Amazon just basically takes care of everything for you. That's why I believe Amazon, if you're going to get into Amazon, if you don't have that much starting up capital, maybe you only have like a couple $100s, do retail arbitrage. Once you get make enough money and make enough profit off of that, just go over and do Amazon FBA. And generally, the site that you guys want to use when you jump into Amazon FBA. Now, like I said, if you want to get in there retail arbitrage, it's a great way to start out if you don't have that much capital. But for Amazon FBA, you're going to need a starting of anywhere from $1,500 all the way up to $3,000 or more. So if you go to Alibaba.com, Alibaba.com is where you get all your products that you find on Amazon. There may be some cases where you don't find them on here. You can always go on dhk.com. And retail arbitrage, there's like a big difference between the two when it comes to how people see your product on Amazon. So let's go ahead and go in here and we'll type in, I don't know, a random product. So if you guys watch my other videos, we can look at, I don't know, angle visor. So when you look at that product, you'll notice that every single one of these have the prime on it, right? Except this one. The prime, that just shows that it's fulfilled by Amazon. So Amazon is the one that's going to ship it out, within that 2-day period, since the product does have prime for anyone that does have it. And for people that are doing retail arbitrage, it would be similar to something like this, where the price isn't that high and there's no prime symbol showing that people are trying to buy this item without having a prime membership, and that the person selling it has to sell it themselves. This might be just an add-on item because the price is so low, but that's generally the difference between the two. And most likely tons of people have Prime nowadays. I forget how many exactly, but I believe most Amazon customers do have it. So a lot of them are really only going to be purchasing products that have the Prime symbol, which means they're fulfilled by Amazon. So if you guys are wondering how to source these things, you go on Alibaba. This site's full of Chinese suppliers. Someone here I've even seen from Korea, but generally you want to stick to the Chinese one because those ones are assessed. Those ones are verified, real suppliers, so you guys don't have to worry about getting scammed. But yeah, you go in here, you look up angle ruler. You'll be this website's full of great products on here that you can find all over Amazon. You can basically find any Amazon product that you find that aren't brand labeled, of course. You guys are doing private labeling too as well. The difference between retail arbitrage and private labeling, retail arbitrage, you don't have a brand, right? So they're already branded. So that's why I was talking about this calculator. The company is Texas Instruments. You're not private labeling. This isn't your own company. This isn't your own brand. So you're just reselling it. And that's another reason why you're not going to make that much money off of it. And then Amazon FBA, you're private labeling your products. So private labeling is slapping your own logo on it, or making it different from everybody else. So I'll show you guys real quick. So if you go in here, you'll notice that every single person on here is their own established brand. When you scroll down, you'll be able to see, Star Rich, Rangers. All these people are private labeling your products, mostly to make themselves, it's a business, right? So you want to come across to the customers as a professional business. Now, do you have to have a big reputation when you jump on the Amazon for your business and your label? No, you don't have to. There's tons of people. There's thousands upon thousands of sellers on here that have their own brand that are able to sell, by just jumping on the market, just because they have a great product, a great listing. So, for retail arbitrage, like I said, you're selling other companies' products. But yeah, you have to establish your own brand. Of course, you don't have to have your own business as well. You don't have to have your own registered business. That's fine. You can literally just jump on this, with no business. But it is probably better to get one just in case you run into any legal problems. So the way you guys actually do that to private label your product, once you guys find a product on here, now these Chinese manufacturers, right? All these Chinese manufacturers, they produce their products with no brand label on them. So they're basically generic products. Maybe, I don't know, this lighter doesn't even have, well, it does have a logo on it, but they're basically selling products that don't have logos on them, that are already branded. So they're basically just generic, plain products. And it's your job as a seller as a businessman for you to slap your label onto those products, and develop your own logo and create your own business, and then start selling on Amazon. So you go ahead and search on here. Now this was the first product that I did, and all you have to do is look through here, and the way you get your logo, you can go on places like Fiverr, some free website. Just create your own logo. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Your business name, it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Just go on there and search your own product, and those suppliers, they make it really easy. You just get your picture, or what do you call it, the logo, and then you just give it to them, and they'll be able to slap it onto your product for not that much of an extra cost. So yeah, guys, hopefully you got something out of this video. I just want to explain the big difference between retail arbitrage and Amazon FBA. So you guys don't have to worry about, like, literally Amazon FBA, you don't have to even touch any of your products. You don't have to worry about them. All you have to do is buy them and then bring them over to the US to an Amazon FBA facility, and then you'll be able to sell them once Amazon has checked them in. So once you go on Alibaba, just contact the suppliers, contact them, and they'll be able to help you out. Another thing too, like I mentioned in a previous video, make sure you come across them with a professional manner, as if you were a business owner, or if you were a business, because if you don't, they're gonna be like, oh, this guy's new, or oh, this guy doesn't know what he's doing, so they're gonna try and make a few extra bucks off you. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you got the difference between the two, and make sure you like down below, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment what you want to see, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.